It's kind of warm. I have the smoke blowing this way too. That's kind of nice.
All right, what's up, everyone? We're here for the SHOE-OFF #2, and we want to make it clear we are the originators of this concept. So when you see other people do this, check the date. We are first. Other people compare shoes, but they don't do what we're doing here, which is what sneakerheads do in real life. Yeah. We've got two shoes. In this case, I've got two shoes. They're very, very different. But
unique in their own way.
The common thread between these two, and this is the reason we're comparing them, and we'll have different criteria for why they match up in different videos, but in this case, these are both shoes that were very, very hype in concept. Like, people thought they were gonna be worth a lot of money, speculated on them. I would say they haven't panned out as people thought. Both of these shoes can be had about the $300 price point. They are very unique and very different, but as a sneakerhead with $300, you might be going,
I can wear it.
Which one should I buy? Which way should I go? Yeah. If you're looking for value, I think both of these have a lot of value. I know what these are because these are my shoes.
I've not seen them.
He's not seen them. He has no idea what he's in store for. And we got
the cool kids.
What's the name again?
Explosive Pancakes.
And oh man, I got smoke in my eyes. Oh, this is crazy.
Dylan.
So this video is not sponsored by anybody, but it should be.
It absolutely should be.
By Solo Stove, because you can see we are the Icy Hot Stuntaz.
Yeah.
And we've got two fire pits, one going, and last night we
I don't know if you see this. Yeah, I kind of casualty.
I'll zoom in on that later so people can see. That's disgusting.
Safety first.
That's a raw calf to the side of a hot Solo Stove. I mean,
that's one way to really kill our sponsor.
All right.
Let's get to the shoes.
First shoe. Okay. I think I would let you pick, except I think in this case we got to go this one first. I think this one's a little bit more mellow. I'll let you do the honors of opening it.
All right. Now let me get it, Max.
Second.
Oh wow. Which one are these? Wasted. What does the other one say? All right, Dunk SB Low Pro Wasted Youth. These are really interesting. Don't bother me anymore on the inside of one. What does that one say on the inside? So what's really interesting about this shoe is it's a black denim, mixed media, there is leather, and it's somewhat patched together. So I'm not sure if you guys can see the little patchwork even onto the leather, which is actually really hard to do. And then the Nike swoosh, and there's even a belt clip here, so I guess you could tie something to it or hang it. I like these. I like these especially because up close you can appreciate the detail, but on your feet it's almost like a Porsche 911. You know, they all look the same unless you look up close and you understand the differences. Comes with 3 pairs of laces, white, red, and black. Honestly, I think I would go one shoe red, one shoe white. That's literally what I would do.
So this shoe to me, I think the reason it's not popular is because it's just the wrong time frame for the look. Like, it's very goth. Goth is not in. I just balled out at Chrome Hearts, so actually this shoe is perfect for the aesthetic of all the Chrome Hearts stuff I purchased.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised this shoe actually didn't do as well as I think people had hoped, because it's just not in at this time. But the shoe itself, this shoe is like really, really well done.
The detail in it's incredible.
Yeah, like this is a proper special edition release Dunk that's done up right. I mean, the embossing, the swoosh with the rose, the way that the swoosh is done on this side with the stitching. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is these kind of patchwork.
Yeah, so Mado looks like it's patched together, but if you look at the detail on this, because you have the Nike swoosh and it's stitched up in certain areas, and that's what's holding it to the shoe. So I'm not trying to break the shoe, but you can look underneath and you see the white stitching where they were lining it up. which is kind of neat.
Yeah, it's very off-white in that design element.
It's a mixture of off-white and what Kanye was trying to achieve when he came out with his first collection.
So the other thing though, and I'm not going to do this to these shoes, you can cut this off and there will be, I think there's another swoosh pattern.
So there's
underneath.
that white stitching
Yeah.
that they're following that.
Right.
That's the detail we're talking about here, because there's no reason except for aesthetic and for people to know, people who will notice it.
I also don't know if I like this little metal tab on the back.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you guys fly a lot like I do, these will get you in trouble. If you're not used to taking off your shoes, these will get you in trouble.
All right.
Wasted SB.
Why would they get you in trouble? Because it's metal.
The metal detectors will get them.
So that's pair number 1.
Okay.
I don't think you're ready for pair number 2. This is so far.
So we should come up with the rating. Like, we buy most things in 2s, 1 to wear, 1 to stare. I would give these a wear.
A wear, a stare, a wear and stare,
Yeah.
and a don't bother. All right. I'll let you do the honor on these as well.
All right. Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Don't like it. Why is it like this? That's
Over here.
Dude, this fire is like right in my face.
All right, we have some Sacai's here. These are icy hot. I mean, they come straight out of space. These are amazing just for that in itself. The Phoenix colorway is not particularly me. However, I do like the tribute to the 90s with that Nike swoosh and the fluorescent orange. Reminds me of the old Agassi days. Okay. You have to tell me there has to be a physical purpose for this.
I don't think there is. I really don't think there is. I have no idea.
Your heel is there.
You know what I honestly think it is? I think short people like this shoe because it kind of takes away from how large that platform is.
That probably is a true fact.
As a design element, it kind of draws your attention to it in segments, so you're not going, wow, that's really tall. If that didn't have that extension, you'd be like, that shoe is way too tall.
Yeah. That is true. You know what? It probably gives balance so you don't fall back. You never walked on stilts.
So this
Are these the same size? Because that shoe is a lot bigger.
The same. Yeah, these are the same size. So these are both an 11.5. So my first impression with this shoe is it's large. It is a big monster of a shoe for the size, for sure. This is kind of an extension of the LD waffle, which I actually think, seeing it in person, the other one kind of walks the line of being classic and contemporary very nicely, where this one is honestly it's a little bit much for me. Like, I thought I would love this, and I'm like, man, I don't know when I would be able to wear this.
It's one of those things where you have to wear it for a week straight so you can get over the mindset of it and then see if it's still, like, if you're still thinking about it. Because if you're thinking about it, then what that tells you is Nike tried a little too hard, which in some cases I applaud the shoe because it's definitely crazy and I like that. Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm sure I could pull it off. Style-wise.
They look like they're from Space Jam. Oh yeah, but it also looks like this is a mouth. Like this is a tongue.
You know what also does it is, so one thing I'm not sure if you guys can see up close here, but it's the material here on the sides is super puffy. It reminds you of the shoes made in the early 90s where everything had a big puff, so they're bulkier, where today's shoes are that knit or they're more form-fitting. And on a shoe like this that's already big, it actually makes it look bigger. Maybe that was the point.
Oh, I think this shoe is designed to be very much in your face in every way possible.
I mean, it's as big as my face.
So I like I mean, it's got kind of different angles to it. So head on, I actually like that where it comes to a point is not dead center for the shoe.
Oh yeah, it's towards the inside. And there's a big curve is one thing everybody should realize here too. It's very much a quote-unquote runner shoe where it's following whatever the foot pattern should be. There is a lot going on here. It's funny because aesthetically it's a lot cleaner than the Dunks up close, but there is so much going on.
Yeah, I think it's actually well constructed as well. So that's the one thing about some of the other Sacai's, like the old Blazers that I have.
Yeah.
Everything's doubled up, but the quality of the materials is actually, I think, a little subpar or leaves a little bit to be desired. I think these are pretty well built.
These are very
nice.
much like on Nike. The stitching is actually all perfect and everything. Usually you can find little details and flaws and you're like, yep, that's just Nike. This one is well constructed, I will give it that. And actually they did use quality leather. That you can tell just by touching it.
So
These
so
I'm staring
these?
at all day long.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. So I don't even know if we figured out though, like what it means to have a wear shoe versus a stare shoe, or if it's just, or if you only get half of it, then they're technically equal.
Yeah.
But we got to make a decision on what actually wins, because that's the purpose of this video. And everybody gets a vote, and there's 4 of us, so if we end up in a tie,
we get the special
then there's going to
guest.
be a special guest tiebreaker. So I almost want to like force a tie,
Yeah.
but
We'll let the kids go first.
Yeah, I think.
No, the adults, you guys are older, so older people go first. It's
Oh.
not
Oh, so it's like ladies
It's like age
first,
before beauty or something
old
like
people
that.
first.
youngest goes first. No, this is not Monopoly. The older people go first.
Alright, I think I am the oldest one here. I'm torn, and here's why I'm torn. Aesthetically, this is more my style. But I probably would wear the Dunks just because I like the subtleness of the icy hot. It is very much icy hot. You may not be able to tell from this far. You turn it around here and you see the flare in the Nike and you see it up close in all of the detail. It's one of those, a true sneakerhead, you could have a conversation about this shoe and it'll last an hour. That's what I really do appreciate about this.
All right, so you're going that one.
I'm going with the Dunk.
All right, so Dylan, we'll go clockwise.
Yeah.
Clockwise, fine. Are we doing wear or stare?
No, you're.
We're doing just overall.
Which
You can
one?
only
Which shoe
pick
would
one.
you pick?
Like to have?
And wear or stare or put
Just
up in your
what do
room?
you like better? One has to win. Gold medal.
I think I choose this one.
Ooh, yes.
Oh,
Has
okay.
more design,
Yes, we got one vote each.
details.
There we
It's
go.
a competition now.
Wait, so what?
All right, so what's the
Wait,
reasoning?
what did Dad pick? Because there's more like details in it, and it's like kind of cool how they make like the shape design of it.
All right,
Wait, yeah.
Max,
No, it's
you're
your
up.
turn.
No, Max, your turn.
Wait, no. He said clock.
You're up,
Clockwise.
Max.
You're up, Max. Pick one.
Wait, so which one did that? We're not talking.
We're one each right
Yeah,
now.
it doesn't matter what anyone picks. You gotta go with your gut.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
Oh,
Oh.
so this is great. This is great. So we got 2 for the WaporWaffles. We got 1 for the Wasted Youth, and I swear I'm not setting this up. I am going Wasted Youth.
Yes! Get the
Because-
guest in here. Get the guest.
I love special dunks. I think this is a very special dunk. I actually thought I would like this shoe more than I ended up liking it in person, and I think it might be partly the color. But I think I just like the classic LD waffle design so much more than this. This kind of feels like it's trying too hard, a little bit too contemporary. It's not a bad shoe for the money. At $300, sub $300. This is a lot of shoe for sub $300.
I wonder, and I'm sure Nike's gonna come out with a bunch more. Experiment with the fabric. Maybe not the suede and the. I mean, God, this colorway works for some, doesn't work for me.
All right.
And there's ways to save this. I
We
think.
gotta bring in the special guest. Special guest. You can't hold this video up. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta come in and make a decision. I will make room.
No,
Go
wait,
ahead.
no,
You can
no,
take
don't
my
come in
seat.
yet. Don't come in yet. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Pokemon Master, Anti-Tran.
Pokemon Master. All right, Pokemon Master.
I haven't looked at any of these yet.
For those who don't know, I'm a mind reader, and all she's thinking is,
Why am I
what
here?
did Brian buy? And why did I agree to come here?
Wasted youth.
Wasted youth it is.
Oh, just like that. You didn't even know suspense. No, like, hold on, wait a second. Just wow.
Well, what's
I
your
don't
reasoning?
like the fabric on this guy.
It looks like
your-
luggage.
Yeah, I like your other Sacai's better. I don't like the way this one looks, and you would never wear this one. This one you could totally wear.
I mean, first of all, don't speak for what I would wear or not wear ever, because I can think of a place and time that I would wear them.
So I just had a thought.
Basketball game.
Okay, if the Grateful Dead dunks, that fur was put on here, that would actually be dope. Like, I would wear that all day long. If they were like fluffing out with fur with all of this,
All right,
it's like
so-
wearing a giant moccasin.
So Nike, if you're watching, we want an icy hot collab
Yes.
where we will fur up a Sacai, a three-way Sacai icy hot collab where we will fur up
Yes,
a Sacai shoe.
that'd be dope.
All right, so this is your winner. The wasted. Toss me the other one. No, the youth shoe. You got to see wasted and youth together.
Not above the fire.
That's it.
Wasted youth.
I think that's it.
Thanks, everybody.
No, wait. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next one.
Boom! That looks fun.
Bria.